Hello, theme park enthusiasts, and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2 and to the Garden of Edith. So, we have to have the guest hunger needs above, average guest hunger needs above 60%. That's sort of odd. So, we'll have to deal with that here in this episode, and we are going to need more guests in the park. But first thing we're going to do is work on this building right here, which is going to be for our staff. So, let's get to that first. Let's go over here. We're gonna do property type, or not property type, scenery theme. There we go. Mythology, there we are. And let's go here. That's the one I'm wanting. Perfect. Very basic design for it, but that's alright. It is just a simple building. Let's go flat roofs. And we will continue this bronze color that we've been using on the other roofs. I like the way that's looking. Alright. Alright, perfect. That'll work fine. We've got a facility there for them to use now, which is great. Let's see what other things we've got here on the list. So those are the other two things we have to have in the silver here. Is we have to have average guest hunger needs of 60% and at least 200 guests in the park. Alright. So I know I wanted to put in a restaurant over in this area. And that's what we're going to do here. Not all of these are mythology themed by any means. Alrighty. Yeah, that doesn't exactly work here. Let's go here. Let's go restaurants. That's what I was looking for. But I am going to edit it some. Alright. Let's edit this stone market wall. I think. Would be hard to do. You know what? We'll just go ahead and leave it as it is. I'm okay with that overall. Let us change the pathing though to be the same as what we've got going on. So, yes. All this pathing we wanted to match, be nice and matchy-matchy. There we go. Perfect. And then we just need a little bit of a curved path here. So unfortunate I can't just have that work that way. But you know what? We'll do it as best we can. There we go. We'll go ahead and open that. We'll call this the Greek grill. Oh, that did not work. Alright. Yeah, remove that. Yeah, none of that's working how I wanted. Actually, you know what we'll do? We're just gonna have the sign. Okay, no, that's not actually gonna work either. And let's just get a sign here. That looks pretty good. Perfect there. Alright, good to go. Let's put another one of these right over here. And we'll move this slightly to be more centered here. And then have another one coming out because, you know, if you eat too much, you might need it. There we go. Alright. That is good to go. I'm going to go ahead and copy this building. Over to there. And we'll go ahead and put in a path. There we go. Alright, that's good to go there. We have the 200 guests. We need to up our food. And I need to put in another... Oh, I have one here. I just need to connect it. Alright, so that's connected and good to go. We have a burger joint here, don't have it open though. That's my mistake.
Hey.
Alright, people are getting food, so that is a good thing. And then we've also got food here, don't we? No, we don't have food there. Let's add in some food right in this area, I think. Actually, that's a bit of a weird spot for it. How about a food thing right in here? Alright. Let's go ahead here, and we're gonna put in... We got a chief beef already. Let's put in a gelato bros. We'll put in a Haya sushi. And we'll put in a pizza pen. And then we're gonna put in a soda shop. Yeah, let's not make it that big. Let's just go with the 2. We're already at the 60%, but you know what? I've already got this ready here, so... Always struggle with getting these things together. I just got a little step there. Not really what I want.
Oh, boy. I don't know what we've done, or didn't do, but a lot of press are contacting us about this park.
Oh, well, I made a few calls here and there. I want everyone to see what you and Edith are doing here to these grounds. Oh, there's no need to thank me. It's my pleasure.
The press? But I'm not dressed for photos. And my hair. I'll be right back.
Wait for me, lad.
Thank heavens they're gone. I must say, I'm surprised Edith wanted to do this. I mean, these grounds once featured in the quintessential quarterly for their beauty. What will the press say about this debacle? Oh, they'll have a field day. I'll be off now. I have my hair and makeup team on the way. Toodles!
Okay, well that was straightforward enough and worked out well. We'll see here in a moment what we need to do next. Alright, we gotta build a new coaster. Well, that's always fun. I enjoy doing that, so we'll do that here next. Has to have at least 4 excitement and at least 2 fear with 5 inversions to it. Alright, so we need an inverting coaster. No inversions, no inversions, no inversions, none. 1, 3, 1, 0, 2, 4, we're getting closer, 6. Alright. This would work, so I'll keep that one in mind, the vector. Actually, yeah, these are, alright, set up once. 2, 3, 3, 1, 5. Yeah, this one doesn't fit this park, so I'm not going to use it. Two, 0, 0, 8. This one might really work. This one's 6. This one's like got the most excitement and stuff. Ooh, I really do like that too. Yeah, that one's definitely in the running. 5. Ooh, this one could be really interesting for this park though, a flying coaster. I would want the drop sort of into the water. Maybe over here? No. Not sure about that one. That might actually work right there. Almost works right there. Not quite. This could possibly work here. I'd have to remove this tree. But everything else seems to work right here. And I sort of like this. The Flight of the Condor, though, does seem like it would fit the theme of the park quite well. Yeah, I feel like this one fits the theme of the park more. Alright, so that's a height that works. What blocks it? I'm guessing this tree? Let's see what trees we can get rid of. Alright, let's go ahead and put it here. Can I turn it at all? Not perfect, but sort of what I wanted. Don't know why I can't extend the water in between the two areas, but that's fine. We'll leave it at that. We need power here for this. Let's go ahead and pause, and we're gonna go ahead and build. We're gonna do several things here. All right, first and foremost, let's go in here, and let's go ahead and paintbrush all of this. That way, perfect. Then let's go to this, and let's go here, and copy existing. There we go. All right, perfect on that. Let's turn the railings off again. And we actually need to brush these. And then we're gonna need a pathway going from here, sort of curved. curved, straight. There's that. And now we need this path. Alright, so we got that. Now let's do a nice little building. We'll do a photo kiosk. And then behind it, we are going to do some power. And then we will connect that power back to the entrance. Then here we are going to add a ride photo camera. It's basically sitting on the ground, which is perfect. That'll work for me. Alright, perfect. There we go. Now let's go ahead and we've got to decorate a little bit here. Alright, let's see. Scenery theme first. Mythology. Let's go walls first. We're going to stick with our solid marble because I've liked that so far. There we go. Nice slab on the front. There we are. Nice and simple. Nothing spectacular about it, but you know what? It'll work. Done with that. Open that. Oh, we have to build an air coaster? Alright, so we build that coaster, we have to have an air flat ride, and we have to build an air coaster with at least 164-foot drop. Alright, we need more ride maintenance. So an air flat ride. You know what? I think we'll do those in the next episode. Let's go ahead and open this. And I want to add a screen here. Oh. Property. Billboard. Yeah, that's too big. The nicety is, I can stretch this and make it the size I want it. Perfect. Some people are coming over, and of course we will end this episode by riding on Flight of the Condor. Let's see here. Let's have that be dynamic. That was a little bit awkward for them getting in there. Not sure why that was. But they did get in. Need to see what some riders on it. Yeah, this is a little bit clunky there. Not happy about that, but it is what it is. Interesting. So it says I could build it there, but then it won't let me build it there. Very odd. Alright, well let's go with this one instead. I'm gonna probably go right in this area with it. Alright, that's there. That's there. We'll switch this to be dynamic. There we go. And we're going to hire a few more mechanics to make sure everything is getting repaired as need be. Make sure our pictures here are correct. Yes, they are. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and finish this episode with a ride on Flight of the Condor. If you enjoyed what I did in the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all back for more of Planet Coaster 2.